everyone? Jack here from Halfchrome, and today we're talking about this. This is the MJX Hyper Go truck. It is model 14301. Great naming convention, right? Either way, it's a lot of fun to drive. You can drive this on a 2S battery or a 3S battery if you want it to be a little bit faster. You got a few different sets of tires, all-wheel drive, some cool light modes. Let's get into it. Okay, so first off, yes, this is a little rally truck design. You get about a ½ inch of ground clearance, some really nice oil-filled shocks, some decent bumper protection under the hood here. It's just a really well-made machine. Now you run this on a 2S battery, your top speed will be about 26 miles an hour, and that's pretty darn fast. Or you can opt for an optional 3S battery and top out about 34 miles an hour. This thing really moves. Now it also has a gyro inside that you can kind of adjust. They say keep it around 70% to help keep it straight. So if your back end starts to wiggle, play around with that gyro just a little bit. Now they give you 3 sets of tires. We have the standard road tires on here. We have a little bit knobbier tires for off-road. And then we have some drifting tires. And I think that's where this thing gets a whole lot of fun. Now don't get me wrong, right? I like the grippy tires, but pulling this thing off-road isn't where it's at. I mean, it is 4-wheel drive. It does say all-road, but no, you want to keep this thing on the pavement. That's where it excels. It's going to get stuck in tall grasses just because there isn't enough ground clearance. But it is nice. You get 2 sets of these rubber tires. Even though these are a little bit knobbier, you're going to want to hold on to them because you're going to chew through these tires pretty quickly, I imagine, if you drive it like I do. I think the fun really happens when you put on these slick tires or just straight up plastic, and this thing will slide all over the pavement. You can do some really cool drifting with this car on those drift tires. You're going to chew through these tires. You're going to chew through any tires, so just kind of keep that in mind. And MJX does have a nice list of supplies for you on their website, so different parts and things, if you need them, you can pick them up there. Now, getting under the hood, if you ask me, is kind of a pain. I've never been a fan of these cotter pin systems. We've got 4 here, and we have an inner shell as well to kind of help protect all the electronics, and there's 3 more in there. So 7 different cotter pins that you gotta pull, and thankfully they do give you, I like these little tabs. It makes it a little bit easier, but they do give you some extras should you lose some. It looks like on my last trip we lost one back here. Okay, so let's take a look at the remote here. Pretty standard remote. You got your trigger throttle here. You got your steering wheel on the side. We don't have a throttle trim, but we have a throttle switch, right? So you can go 70% or 100%. That's your steering trim, and then this is for your lights. You can reach up under the shell here to turn her on. Look at all those lights. And you can kind of hear the fan buzzing in there. There are actually 2 fans, one on the brushless motor and one on the electronics or the ESC. It's 45 amp ESC, so that's pretty solid. It means you're going to be able to handle that 3S battery. It's really nice that in the normal light mode you get tail lights. Look at that. Turn signals. That's kind of fun. And then if you really need something a little bit more obnoxious, you know, you push that light button and it lights up. Now, the tail lights or the, I should say turn signals won't respond in this mode, but it's just kind of flashing and says, hey, don't run me over. And then you can just turn the lights off with another push of the button. So just push the buttons, filter through the modes. So we have yet another fun RC car from MJX. This 1/14 scale truck is a blast to drive, something you should definitely consider if you're looking for something fun and fast. Now, if you do want this, there is a $35 off coupon down below. You're gonna buy this thing on Amazon, so you know you can trust it. That's pretty solid. We got some skid plates on top. Should you flip over, it kind of protects the shell, kind of helps protect the car in general. And I found I only needed to use those when I was running on a 3S battery. On a 2S, not quite as powerful, but still fun to drive. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Make sure you check the link down below if you want to buy one of these things. It's an affiliate link, help support the channel, doesn't cost you a thing, and make sure you use that $35 off coupon.
Whoops.